Oh, yeah, yeah. How about this, folks? Are you a Trekkie? The first draft of Star Trek's pilot episode, Cage, was released on this day back in 1964. Good morning, everybody. It is 8:40. Lou and Jackie here, along with somebody who's on the other side, as you can see by his shirt here. Other side of the fence, Rod Paulette.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't going to make a comparison between the Star Trek and the Star.
No, we have to, because
I'm a little bit frustrated.
You're wearing your colors.
Right, but they're my colors.
Yeah.
They're my colors. If to all you Gen X, Gen Y people that came on the game afterwards, find your own thing. Why are you ruining my childhood with your nonsense that there's extra Star Wars movies now? Because you want to be.
You don't want the new ones.
I want 1977 to like 1983.
Okay.
And then I want you to stop. I want you to let me have my childhood. Like there are things I miss. When I was a kid, I had a tricycle.
Okay.
That's a metal thing with many wheels. It's a tricycle.
Yeah.
When other people were kids, they had big wheels, the plastic with the thing that you could skid. Very cool, but they didn't make those during my. I'm not complaining that I didn't get a big wheel. I'm all right with the tricycle. I missed the big wheel phase.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Why do you have to be part of my Star Wars?
So your story involves the tricycle and not the big wheel, but you appreciate the big wheel.
I understand the big wheel.
Yeah.
I understand it's not for me. I missed it.
So you just want 4, 5, and 6.
I just want 1, 2, and 3.
You want 1, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want these young people.
Originals.
I want these young people that are 25 to invent their own stuff. That's interesting. Get your own story.
Get your own movie.
Get your own story. Don't ruin mine. I don't need to see an old Han Solo. That's depressing. You don't need to drag him back. I don't want to see Mark Hamill with his face all ruined and not pretty anymore. You know, I don't. You don't need to be part of my thing. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I don't remember.
Maybe that's an old person thing. I don't stop ruining my stuff to make. I got to get in on that. You don't need to get on that. You come up with your own stuff.
That's mine.
You're probably going to run into more people that agree with you.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. That's all I'm saying.
They'll be heading out to the Funny Bone tonight or tomorrow.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Please do come out and see a show. It'd be awesome.
It'd be fun. Rod Paulette, otherwise Mr. Paulette to you kids out there.
That's
Mr.
right.
Paul or Mr. Rod. I don't know if I like that, but we'll go with it.
Just make it work.
We'll
out
go
a
with
little
that,
bit.
I guess.
Now, we talked a little bit ago about your food truck that hopefully someday down the road that you're going to create. It's going to have a stage on it, which is kind of cool. I'm envisioning this now.
Humorous Abouche, maybe? I don't know.
Humorous Abouche.
You're good
Not
with
as
the
catchy.
names.
She's trying
Not
to
as
decide
catchy.
the title.
Not as catchy, but I'm saying I'll just keep coming up with stuff.
And we know the first couple of menu items that are there with the
Short rib tacos.
Short rib taco. That's on number
And
one.
some kind of bacon thingy. I don't know. Really, everybody's into bacon.
Everybody.
I'm not so much anymore, but I still enjoy the concept of bacon.
You're in the bacon capital of the world right here.
Yeah, I don't have anything against
No,
bacon.
I'm saying, but if you need some ideas.
Well, I like the whole concept of bacon infused, like the oil is bacon infused, and there's this bacon smoke that you can add to things. I watch a lot of cooks. I watch a lot of cooks. So that's what happens.
So if you could have any meal in front of you right now, maybe from a certain chef or a certain kind of food, what would it be?
I got a thing right now for ramen noodles. I don't know, like
ramen noodles,
like the real kind.
Did you go back to old school recently, or has this been something that's been going on for a while?
What, the ramen?
Yeah, because this is bizarre that you're saying this.
Yeah, I know how to make it. It just takes all day, and yeah.
It takes all day. It takes 3 minutes.
No, he's saying the old-fashioned
the real ramen that you get in.
And we do have a restaurant that specializes in that. Yeah.
That's probably my favorite. Like my favorite quick thing.
Really?
And then anything else would be, I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of anything right now at this moment.
Okay. Well,
braised short ribs, I like those a lot. I like short ribs. I'm a big thing.
We love short ribs.
I like fat, which I don't have a lot of. So, like, I like fat. So any kind of fat. And then maybe the fresh corn and a picnic ham.
There you go.
Okay, and the fresh corn, we were just talking while we were on break here a little bit ago. We're getting word that it looks like it's a very good possibility, Jackie, that we will have sweet corn by the 4th of July.
And we were trying to explain that's a big deal
here. That's a
here.
huge deal around here.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you're in a state that we get confused with quite a bit, from Ohio, Idaho, Iowa. But
we don't have a corn thing though.
No.
No.
What do you guys have anything? Do you have a thing that people get excited for?
Because mostly what we're known for is the Buckeye. It's not edible.
Yeah, so you don't eat
like if you eat it, it'll kill you. So basically, well, we had Buckeye. Yeah.
You don't have a Buckeye feed or anything like that?
No, I think that's why people make like it was when I was a kid, they used to make those little Buckeyes, the peanut butter with the chocolate, so you could have something that was from Ohio that you could eat, because you can't eat the real thing, you'll die. Even the squirrels don't eat them. They're like, they keel over.
See, one of the advantages of being here this time of year is
sweet corn.
Hopefully this.
I forgot you guys were the hog capital too, though.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
we
the
are.
reason
Pigs
to be
and corn.
here on every. I could skip
And
the corn
soybeans.
story. We could just slaughter a hog now, and I could make some ribs.
Yeah.
See,
That would be
and that's
awesome.
it's right in your wheelhouse, isn't it?
I do love ribs.
Yeah.
I'm a big rib person.
Okay, beside ribs, what else do you like to make involving pork? Because it sounds like you do enjoy cooking.
I do like a nice smoked picnic ham, or shoulder.
Right.
I like belly, which is bacon before they make it into bacon, before they cure it to
Absolutely.
make it bacon, which is pretty awesome. And I like pork chops too. Like I'm like a normal. I still like pork chops.
Yeah,
So maybe you need to do a cooking show on stage while you're doing comedy.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, and who would see that?
Hey,
Hey, do you want to
This
know?
is what I'm telling you.
Are you watching?
This is why I'm telling you. You're like my mother, who's like, that is a really funny joke. And I go, it's only funny to you and I right now. And then she goes, yeah, you should try it. I go, okay, I will be an idiot and I will go try this. And I go, ha ha. And there's like, crickets. Did you do it? Yes. Did they laugh? No. It's
Yeah.
like the cumin joke, and me and my butchery at Pork Butchery as a comedy. There'll be like 8 people at that show. They want to see that.
hey, if I'm getting a good meal out of it, I'll show up.
I would do
See,
that.
and you could cook and then sample out to the people that are there. They'll be paying attention to you, be a little more
And
attentive.
if you
This
put
is a whole
cumin
new
on
idea
it,
for
then
you.
you can make the cumin
Then I can do
joke,
I can do all my spice jokes.
Exactly.
I could tell all my my minced garlic bits. I have a lot of those. They're really funny. I've got a pepper thing that's killing. It's only. I walk past culinary school, so that's the pepper guy. That dude.
That guy right
he
there.
has a pepper thing.
That's the
great.
pepper guy.
You're joking about this, Rod, but I see sponsorship written all over this too. You could be sponsored by a spice company.
I would like that.
We have one just up the street.
Yeah.
We can introduce you to.
would
Okay,
be
so
awesome.
that's an idea we're still working on. But if people come out and see you tonight or tomorrow at the Funny Bone, what are they going to experience?
You know, I'm going to be talking about what's going on in the world, what's happening with people. As I said earlier, I don't have any kids, and so when I want to see a kids movie, like I wanted to see The Incredibles,
Right.
And if you're a 50-year-old dude and you go to The Incredibles because you're a fan in a T-shirt and a hat and then a foam finger and you don't have a kid with you, and you go early, other adults look at you kind of weird. You get judgy. So now I have to take a kid with me. Like I have a friend who has a 14-year-old.
You like borrow a kid.
I basically lie and say, listen, I think you would want to see this movie, and I'd like to take you, because I know your dad works and stuff during the day, and I'm a comedian. And then he's a beard, and I take him because I don't want an incident of what happened when I went to see the Star Wars movie a few years ago, and I went by myself with my lightsaber and my cloak and my gown, and then all the parents were like, "Where's this old black dude doing here? Who is he? What is he trying?" So that's what I did. I took this kid with me. And I don't know if you have a 14-year-old kid, like he calls me by my first name to start with, which I don't like, right? We go to the movie, it's fine. And then afterwards he asked me one of those questions that you can only ask your parents, like it's a kind of a sex question.
Okay.
Because he thinks I'm cool.
Oh,
right? He's like,
okay.
well, Rod's cool, I can ask
I'll
him.
ask him.
And Rod's like, no, you can't, because I'm not an idiot. You should not ask me anything like that.
Right.
It was shocking. And I was like, I went through all of this just so I could see a movie. You know what I mean? Like, but the weird part is the second time a 14-year-old kid has asked me an adult question that I'm not their parent. And I'm like, what is it about me that makes kids go, I should just ask that older black gentleman about sex things?
You're the cool guy. They would
I'm
ask
not
the
that
cool guy.
Apparently you're cooler than you think you are.
Yeah, but you're 14. I'm not allowed to answer it. That's the problem.
Yeah, but you know that, but they don't know that. They just think you're the cool guy.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about pot either with a kid. Like, what do you think about? Do you think about legalizing weed? I'm like, I don't think your parents want me to have this conversation with you, ever, because I can't tell you what I think. I don't.
And see, you're the intelligent, cool parent too, because they're going to say that, because you know they're going to go back and say, I tried to ask Rod about this, and he wouldn't answer, and the parents are going to go, that's a smart guy over there.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be the reason when you're locked up in jail later because you were carrying 8 pounds of something across the border that well, Rod said it was fine, when I was 14 years old.
Mr. Rod said.
It's like, I'm going to be the guy you call as a witness later at your criminal prosecution. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to know that.
No, you'd be the guy on the stand saying, well, I don't think your parents want me to answer that question, sir.
That's exactly what I'd say. I'm like, have them write it down. Write that down, and I'll check with your folks if I can.
All right, folks, Rod at the Funny Bone tonight and tomorrow. Check it out, DesMoines.funnybone.com, and we will be right back. This is